This video has been so hard for me to make. I've tried to make this video for the last 3.5, almost 4 years, and I've tried just today to make it probably 6 or 7 times, unsuccessfully until right now. So I'm going to try to make it really fast and kind of try to make all the things I have to say as concise as possible. And if there's anything that I say that you'd like to know more about, or you'd like you would like for me to make a separate video, just let me know in the comments below, and I will try my hardest to make more detailed posts about them if you guys are interested. So I guess first things first, the last video you saw was me announcing my pregnancy. So the first thing I wanted to address was, yes, I did end up having a baby. I had a little girl. Her name is Emmy, and she's awesome, and she's going to be 3 in May. I'm going to try to post a video soon of her kind of from where I left off, like the announcement video, and we have one, I think, little clip from pregnancy ultrasound thing, and then on. So it's a really cool video, and it should be done soon. But yeah, so now I think what I want to do is kind of address like the why I stopped making videos, why I seemingly just fell off the face of the earth, and what's taken me so long to come back. So short things, kind of to make it as short as I can. For me, my pregnancy immediately got hard, like from the moment I found out I was pregnant. So I made the video 45 minutes into knowing I was pregnant, and it took only a couple weeks for the morning sickness to set in, and it took about maybe another couple hours for the fear to set in. And I know it's normal for people to have fear and anxiety with pregnancy, but for me, and I don't know if this is normal for like people who try to conceive for a long time, but just the fear that I was going to lose my baby was overwhelming for me. And just the thought that I would have to publicly on social media and on Facebook announce that I had miscarried after I was so excited and stuff like that made me panic. And I was like, what if I make a post that things are going good and then it makes things go bad? Or, you know, just crazy thoughts that are just ridiculous were going through my head. And I thought, I don't want to make a video today, maybe after the ultrasound, you know, that kind of a thing. And then it became maybe later, maybe later, maybe later. And then there just became things with my pregnancy that made me say, no, not now, definitely not now, because I'm not in a good, happy state or state of mind that I want to make a video. So the morning sickness was one of those things. And it wasn't just like the normal kind of morning sickness. It's the kind where you move and you're heaving, and water and food or just don't stay with you and stuff like that. It's like I could keep myself from getting sick if I didn't move. And so that was kind of my tactic, but then it was also anything that went inside my body wanted to come back out of my body. So I lost weight really quickly. So that was a big reason where I was like, I don't want to make a video now. And then I had really bad, I can't remember what it's called, it's been too long, but it's where your ligaments get overstretchy and you have a lot of pain, like when standing, and your weight, it feels like you can't hold your weight. I had a lot of issues with that, and your bones click and stuff like that and grind up against each other. I don't remember what it's called, but I had that going on. Then I had preterm labor and had to be monitored all the time, and then I had my baby was breech, and then I had to have a C-section because we couldn't flip her because of her cord. And then we did the C-section, and I'm allergic to antibiotics, and I can't have, you know, drugs because my brain swells, and I have all these other things. So I had to have this crazy protocol during delivery. And so it was just kind of like, for me, it was boom, 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 one thing after the other. It was just like scary thing after scary thing after scary thing. And it was all putting me in a really, really scary and negative place. And as stupid as it is, it's just the way I guess I thought, because I'd seen so many people, especially on YouTube, go through their pregnancies and it just be like butterflies and rainbows, and mine wasn't like that. And I was feeling so scared and so disappointed in myself because I couldn't feel happy, I guess, as much as I wanted to. I couldn't be excited as much as I wanted to because I felt like, what if I get excited too soon? Or what if, I do something and cause myself to miscarry? Or, I was having scary things happen. It's like, why do I have so much pain? Is that because something is wrong? And then, go to the doctor and nothing be wrong, or I'd be having contractions, off the charts, when they'd monitor me, where they're like, baby would normally be coming with these strong of contractions, but your cervix is staying more closed enough to keep the baby inside. And that was so scary because it's like, am I going to deliver my baby at 27 weeks? Am I going to have to, go through the NICU and stuff like that, or all these things I was trying to figure out how to navigate, and none of it was like happy, and I didn't get to have like this normal pregnancy that I'd seen other people have, and I felt, I don't know, sad about it, disappointed about it, I guess, and thought I tried so hard to get pregnant, and then I didn't get to have the normal pregnancy that I thought I was supposed to have. I don't know. It was just, and I didn't want to make a YouTube video that sounded like I was complaining because I didn't want to hurt anybody, and I wasn't going to complain because I wasn't complaining in the moment at all. I was just sad and felt like I can't get pregnant right, and I couldn't even carry a baby right, and that I couldn't even handle pregnancy, that I was somehow weaker. I don't know, just a lot of like just self-loathing while I was pregnant. But yeah, so like that's the big kind of reasons why I stayed away from YouTube and making announcements or update videos, and I regret it so much because so many people need to see that realness, and it's like, sometimes pregnancy isn't perfect. It's like, sure, the average woman can go and still work until she's 40 weeks pregnant and be on her feet all the time, and other people can't, and they have to be on bed rest. Other people can't because they're sick, but it's like some people just don't love being pregnant, and it's okay to think that. Even if you want it doesn't mean you don't love your baby or want your baby because you're not in the most happy, blissful time of your life when you're pregnant. And I couldn't see that when I was pregnant because I could only feel this guilt that I wasn't enjoying my pregnancy, I guess. So yeah, and so then after that was just kind of the recovery phase for me. It was really hard after my C-section, and I didn't recover well. It was really hard, and so I didn't want to make videos then, and then life kind of gets busy with a new baby, and then we bought a fixer-upper and we're fixing it up, and it kind of took up all of our time. And then I have a very, very, very busy little girl, and she likes mommy to be with her all the time. And even today, I've had to stop and start to make this video probably, like I said, 6 or 7 times because she comes in and she's like, Mommy, what are you doing? I need you. And, it's just mom stuff. So I'm going to try hard now to just make update videos because we are trying to conceive now, and that's kind of the next part of what I want to talk about is that I want to be better about documenting our lives, because for me personally, I want to be able to relive those moments. I want to be able to look back and see kind of what I went through to get where I am, even if it's not beautiful, like great. It's like, because it's important. It doesn't, all of your life that you remember doesn't have to be happy and beautiful. It's like sometimes the hard things are what make things great, make you appreciate it more, it's like John and I always say to each other, it's like everything we have has had to be fought for, and you need to appreciate it because we've learned what it means to not have things, It's like Emmy is a big one. It's like couldn't get pregnant, and then here she came. And we don't take a single day for granted because it's like she's our miracle baby, So it would feel different if it wasn't such a struggle, the pregnancy included, like to get her here, And yeah, so it's like everything has led to this point, and so now moving forward with the videos that I want to produce and make will be kind of about trying to conceive again. At this point, we're 2 years in already to trying to conceive for our second baby, unsuccessfully so far. Biggest difference now is that with this second baby that we've been trying for, we've had 2 losses. We had our first miscarriage directly after I stopped nursing Emmy. I didn't know I was pregnant, I had started to wean Emmy. I didn't know I even ovulated, and Emmy was roughhousing with me and playing, and she's really, really strong, and she just full-blown just jumped on me, and I just started bleeding very heavily not too long after that. And it was probably, I guess that action, we don't really know, but it was shortly thereafter that's when that happened, so that's what we figure. So that, I passed the baby, and it was about 8 weeks along, I believe. And then the second miscarriage was just this January, and that was about 5 weeks. So, yeah, so I want to make separate videos kind of about those a little bit more, I guess, if people are interested, and kind of moving forward what we're going to do now with trying to conceive. We are consulting with the new doctors. I'm seeing a fertility specialist, a different one. Well, just in general, one will see me now, and she's trying to do things before we go to a clinic, and so this time is completely different than last time. So this time we're being given more hope than last time because we've had a successful birth. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say with the videos. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, if there's anything else that you guys would like to ask or would like to know, feel free to ask in the comments below. I'm going to try really hard to get the other video up with Emmy, introduce you to her. She's awesome, and I know you'll really like her. And then make whatever videos I guess you're interested in knowing about. So thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.